So I promised you a preview of my newest planner. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna show you a couple of the things I did to make it. Now, before I continue, I want to say a few things about it. Every picture and image in here is from Jennifer Allwood's new book, Fear is Not the Boss of You. Now, I did get permission from Jennifer and her team to use these images in my personal planner. I'm not selling them. So I'm not sharing, I can't share these images with you. You can, of course, always Google them and, you know, use them yourself, but they're not available for sale. But the book was just so inspirational, I wanted to use them in my planner. I'll put a link to her book, Fear is Not the Boss of You, in the video notes below. It's amazing if you haven't read it. So many things just talked to me and spoke right to me. So you're going to see some of those in here as well. I'd made everything in here in Design Space, so you can do that as well. And if this, you know, how I did mine does not inspire you, then that's what's great about making them yourself, is you can input your own images and graphics and make your planner personal to you. Now, I am very much a planner person. My son has even said he remembers being little and driving clear across town to go to Franklin Covey with me to get my planner for the year. And he's very much a gotta check something off kind of person like me. And I do use my online calendar, but if it's not in my written planner, it doesn't exist. So that being said, everything I did, so I go to Office Depot to get it bound, and they put these little clear protection things on the front and on the back. Mine's already so full, look at this, my goodness. So this is my April, May, June calendar planner. And the planner one I was using before, oh my gosh, I was paying over $60 a month for a planner subscription. A month, you guys. And I wouldn't get it until like the middle of the month before, so I never was able to plan out, and it didn't work for me, even though I did it for a year or two. But then I decided I can make it myself, so that's where we're at. So this is my first page. It says Raw Desperation is a powerful motivator for change. And like I said, all of this is from Jennifer Allwood's new book, Fear is Not the Boss of You. So there's my title page. And then I have a pocket here, and I'm gonna show you how to make this pocket. So I just have a little pocket that I can store stuff in. Got a recipe in there, piece of plastic I gotta send to one of my downline for an album project, some stickers, just a planner, a pocket. So one thing I do on these pockets, and I don't know if you can see it, is I take a piece of packing tape and go on the edge after I make them. This just reinforces this so it doesn't rip out, and I do it on both sides, so it's on both sides. And this will make sense when I show you how to make this pocket. So then I have my April one. It says, what you were handed is not your handicap. It can be your secret sauce. Again, Jennifer Allwood, and I did get permission from her to use these in my own personal planner. I don't know what I was gonna say. So then I have my month at a glance. I have not decorated this per se yet. I've just got my dates and a couple things that I need to keep track of in there. And then I have my daily pages. These I did not do in Design Space. I haven't taken the time to sit down and figure out how to print double-sided on a 6x9. So I purchased these off of Amazon. Put a link to them in there for you. And so each day I have a 2-page thing where I can keep track of phone calls, emails, what I should be doing, what to delegate, things I want to do tonight, my work stuff, and I just use a decorative little paper clip to keep track of that. So I have that for April. And then May, mindlessly scrolling social media kills more dreams and lives than people realize. Truth, you guys. That is one of the ones that spoke to me. I get sucked into scrolling Facebook and Instagram so much, and I have to be better about not doing that and focusing on my business. So then I have May, again, haven't decorated yet, just like a dentist appointment and different things that I need to keep track of. Then we go to June. Oh, and I have the same pages in there. June says, if God asks me to do something, he believes I can. And we all need to believe that, because, I don't know, we just do. And if you read the book, you're gonna just fall in love with it the way I did. Then I have my June month at a glance. And yeah, I use, I don't know if you can see it better on this one. Maybe not. I use the Cricut glitter pens, the glitter gel pens, to write all this in. And then these are just Cricut pens, fine tip pens that we have. So I will put links to those as well. These are my favorite pens. And I believe, if I go here, yeah, I use them here on my daily of what I need to do, just because it's glittery and it's fun and it keeps things upbeat during my day. I know it's silly, but that's what works for me. Then I have, there's my month, my daily pages. Then I keep track of my Beachbody workouts, so I throw that in here. Your feelings do not release you from your calling. Again, from Jennifer Allwood's book. Oh, one other thing I do on here is you can see that it's a little shiny right there. You could do it with packing tape. I use these little file, they're by Smead. They're to go over file folders, and it protects them. And then I just trim them to fit around the edges. So if I can find a link for those, I will put them in as well. So then I keep track of my workouts, and I have these printed also from Design Space. I did print and cut. This paper, I was doing it with just regular copy paper, because cardstock was going to be too thick and make this book too bulky. But I went this time and I used 40-pound paper from HP, and I like it so much better. It's not as thick as the cardstock, but it's a lot thicker than just normal copy paper. So I like that. And then if there's something that I need to document more on that week, or I don't know, I just have this whole blank page for each week off to the side over here. I hope you can see that. So it gives me all this room I need to document and write stuff. And then I just put, well, you don't need to see this, but I just put the date on here for each day that I'm using it. Then I have a tab for my bills, because we do have to pay those every month. And it says, the world is selling you a work hard mentality when what you need is a pray hard revelation. True. So I have another pocket page here for my bills. And then on the back side, I have things I need to file away, like my property tax assessment, my contribution reports to charities, whatever. And then I keep track of my blog. Confidence is crap. Courage should be your goal, friend. So here I keep track of trainings from my business coach, which is Jennifer Allwood, and things each week that I need to keep track of. I have those again on the 40-pound paper. Printed those in Design Space, did print and cut. Then we have our weekly meal planner. When you are overwhelmed, we immediately begin to self-protect. So true right now, you guys. So here's our weekly meals. We plan them out, and then I make my shopping list. And these are also, I purchased these online because I just haven't designed anything. These would be pretty easy to design in Design Space, but I haven't done it yet. And then with the maker and the perforation tool, it'd be a breeze to make that so you can pop that right off and go shopping. I don't do that though, because then I'm afraid as I get through my 3 months, then I'm gonna have like this little ledge right here, and then when I'm writing, it's gonna go, you know what I mean, if I pull these off every time. So I end up just taking my whole planner with me shopping. Again, I use my Cricut glitter gel pens. And then I have a pocket at the back for keeping track of stuff and things I need to file away still. And then these are things that I have paid or I want to file, like this recipe I want to put in my little handwritten book that I have for recipes, and then receipts that I need to file. And then we get to the back page and I have my blog on here. And normally it's not so thick, I just haven't filed all this stuff. So once I file that, then it won't be so thick. So I can take this out. There you go. And then once I pay my bills, which won't be till the 15th. So this is what I use every day. I do not leave the house without this, ever. I would be lost. And in fact, I didn't have it done on April 1st and I was lost at work. But I said I would show you, and I'm going to, how I make the pocket page. So I just have a piece of 12 by 12 print paper from Close to My Heart, and I have my scoreboard. And let's see, I'm gonna want it this way. So I'm gonna score it at 3 inches. And then I'm gonna turn it this way and score it at 6 inches. So it's a 12 by 12 piece. That's it. That's all you do for scoring. Then you just fold it up on your score line using the bone folder, and then fold it in half. And there is your pocket page. Couldn't be any easier than that. So then when it gets bound, this is your binding right here. This is why I put the tape. So I would then open it like this, run a piece of packing tape here, fold it over so it hits on here on both sides. And then when this goes into my book, this edge here is reinforced, so when I put stuff in the pocket, it doesn't rip out. And it's a two-sided pocket. So that is it, you guys. That is my planner for April, May, and June. Pick something that works for you. Maybe it's a beach theme or carnival or Disneyland or whatever. Find your own images, import those into Design Space. Oh, let me show you. So my planner is 6 by 9. So all of my pages here are 6 by 9. So then I can make these. This is 6 by 9, and then you just add your little tab to stick out as long as you want. And then these were print and cut, so I just put my image on there, added my writing. You select it all, flatten it, and there is your print and cut. Actually, I think you attach it then flatten it, but I don't know. So I just print all of these. So to do that, I use, got too much stuff in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for my tabs, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a back page, 9 pieces of cardstock that I then cut at 8.5 by 11, run through my printer. And then for my blog pages and my Beachbody pages, I count how many weeks are in the 3-month. So these were, there was 14 weeks. So I printed 14 of these, print and cut, run them through my maker. They cut right out. And let's see, I bound 2 of these at Office Depot, and it was $7.61 for 2 of them. So it's less than $4 a piece to get these bound. And it's a whole heck of a lot better than the $60 plus I was paying every single month for just one planner subscription. So that's it. That's my planner. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching.